didn't check if I was in focus. How annoying. Bun? Should we bun it?
Hey guys, so weird coming back, talking to a camera. I have not done one of these in so long. What is my hair doing? I always watch people and they have like cute outfits on and like their hair's done and I'm kind of like, do I have to do that? Don't judge me. I'm not going to today. Today is actually the same day that I did my little like background, cleaned my filming room. Really excited about that. But then I was like, well, we might as well do a makeup tutorial and just like have an upload and get things rolling. So I'm just gonna do a little chit chat while I get ready. I think I'm just gonna do something super neutral and like maybe like an easy natural glam look for the first video back. Don't wanna go too hard day one. So I'm gonna get started with my primer. I already have moisturizer on. I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. Next, we're just gonna go in. I'm just gonna use my little spoolie, brush those brows up. And I'm gonna go and grab my Anastasia Dip Brow, and I'm using the color Taupe. We're just gonna start flicking the product up in little brush-like strokes, hair-like strokes. I like starting there because it kind of just gives me like a base to go off of. And you always want your tails to be a little bit darker. It's so awkward doing my makeup in silence. This one always gets a little bit thicker because I don't know why, life. So this is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio eyebrow pencil. It's a brown tint pen. It comes with these like little 3 points on the top. And so we're just gonna bring that in and we're just gonna start flicking it through the front of my brow. Or this color is a little bit warm for me. What do? Just like not a lot of color payoff coming out, which might be a great thing because this is maybe the wrong color for me. The only thing with drugstore eyebrow selection is the colors that they have are just, what? Like who made these colors? It's just like a warm blonde color, a warm medium brown color, and then like a dark chocolate. And at the end of the day, most people's eyebrows are not that warm. Anastasia Beverly Hills and Benefit Cosmetics. They're the only ones that I like trust for brow products. Every other brand, it's a no-go. There's just no competition. Can't make it. Can't hang. What a weird thing, right? Like eyebrows are such a weird thing on your face that changes your whole face structure. Like the trends of brows really change how people look decade to decade or like years to years. You can tell. Like I've been just binge watching The Hills lately. The eyebrow game on The Hills is so funny. I mean everything. Like when you go back 10 years, beauty trends are just crazy, man. Just crazy. And then to clean up around my brows, I'm just going to be using this NYX Pro Foundation Palette Concealer. That line a little bit more defined. And then I just take my finger and kind of blend it out a little bit. You can totally use a sponge at this point too. Brows are done. On to shadow. So for the shadows, we're actually going to bring in the Amrezy palette. So beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and we're going to start off with a little bit of New Yorker. Such a pretty color. Tap it off a little bit and just start working that in your crease. Honestly, you cannot blend enough, so that's really key to making like your shadows look a little bit more professional, a little bit more put together, is just blending out, really. Okay, so now I'm grabbing a little bit of 1988 and we're just gonna work that right above my crease. These shadows are honestly so good. I would say like the Anastasia shadows for quality are like top notch. just gonna keep blending that like out a little bit and kind of do a little bit of a flick because I don't think I'm gonna do liner today. And so this will kind of be my faux liner. For this inner corner, I'm gonna grab a Wasted. Taking a little bit more of New Yorker and just adding that to the bottom corner of my eyelid, just to kind of close in that line where this one you can see it's still open and this one is closed. I am really liking this mascara. It's definitely hydrating. I love the brush on it. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely suggest it. I feel like I'm always trying new mascaras. Like every time I buy a mascara, I pretty much buy a new one. Okay, so now that we're done with eyes, we're going to move on to complexion. I already have my primer on. I am going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation today. This is like a little bit less greasy than the Makeup Forever. However, if you are oily, this might be your jam. I'm kind of right in the middle, so this might be a little bit dry for me, but it's not bad. I like the coverage and I like how it blends out. What you can do too is you can even like put a little bit of oil with it when you blend it out. I would say this is medium to full coverage. I'm just looking out my window and there's literally a plastic bag in the tree outside of my window. Weird. This is a stippling brush from Morphe, the M462. If you have really textured skin, this might be a good brush for you to apply your foundation with. Okay, and next I'm gonna go in with the KKW contour sticks. Seriously, you guys, love these contour sticks. Like, on God, love these. They have two different shades. One is dark, one is fair. I really like the fair one for when I'm not really going for like a crazy contour, just a little. Just kind of gives you like that little bit of color variation without going crazy. This is the Morphe E45, and I'm just gonna kind of blend that out a little bit. Just kind of going back and forth so I keep most of the product on that line, but just slightly blend it out. And now we're gonna go in with our highlighter. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I really like this one, you know? It's creamy, does the job, and it's affordable. And does this concealer crease? Yes, because all concealer creases. Seriously, that's how I feel, because my skin has a crease there. Like, I just really don't think that there's any product that's not going to settle into a line if your face has a line there. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone is always looking for a creaseless concealer, but concealer is not plastic surgery, so. Okay, and for my translucent powder, I'm just going to be using the Laura Mercier powder. Apparently I need more. Grabbing a little bit of that on my beauty blender. Getting rid of the random hair that's on there. And just lightly putting that over my concealer. Alright, next I'm going to be grabbing my butter bronzer, which I'm almost out of. Oh my god, you guys, I have none left. What the heck? This is the most perfect bronzer of all time, forever. Just lightly putting this over my cheeks, nothing too crazy. Oh my gosh, calm down. I'm just going to use the good old MAC blush. This, you guys, this is so old that there isn't even a name on it. Oh my god. Well, it looks like this. Ugh. I mean, I'm almost hitting pan, so I feel like blush is one of those things where it's like, probably not going to go old, you know? I'm using this LA Girl shimmer spray. This does have a little bit of like shimmer glitter in it, so if you don't like that, don't get it. But I actually really like it, especially for like spring or summertime. Really cute. Really cute. Okay, next up, lips. I'm gonna do KKW. I've been loving their liners lately. I'm just going to slightly overdraw the center of my lip shape, but not really anything else. And then right where your lip starts to curve, that's where I go back to my natural. Cute. And this is in the color Classic Icon. And then I'm gonna get KKW Enchanting, their lipstick. I think this actually came in a kit, if I remember correctly. Do a little bit of that. And then I'm gonna grab the Fenty Gloss Bomb. You guys, if you need a good gloss, the Fenty glosses are seriously the best glosses. I can't. They're so good. And I just feel like this is a little bit too pink for me right now. Maybe a little bit of Star Crown from Jeffree Star. Yeah? Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit more of a nude gloss. Jeffree has some really pigmented glosses too. Okay. Yeah, that's what we needed. Let me just use 10 lip products really quick. No big deal. Now I'm just gonna do lashes. Do we want to film lashes? Do we not want to film lashes? No. I'm just gonna do them off camera, then I'll hop back on. I might even do my hair before I hop back on. Ugh. Who am I in quarantine? I don't even know. I'm gonna do that and I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, so this is the final look, you guys. I put my lashes on, I did my hair. I will link everything that I used down below. If you guys want to see a tutorial on how I did my hair like this, it will be up on my Instagram, so go check that out. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!
Like, I get the idea behind these, but do they really work? The answer is no. Why I do my brows first, if I'm doing like the flick ups, I don't know. I am not a person that curves their eyebrows down. That is not my jam. I like, oh man, I don't know if I can get down with like the big curve. A lot of people do like an arch and then really curve it in. I don't know, man, do your brows how you want, but like I really am opposed to that look. This is a stippling. Does anyone not open their mouth when they do this? Don't you all just have to go like this? Like, I just have to. It's just a thing.